I had parents that were very interesting, and my mother was a nuclear chemist that worked on the atomic bomb, and my father was a physical chemist. Yeah, she worked at Oak Ridge. And my father was a physical chemist. They met at a chemical honor society meeting. The chemistry was good, and I was the result. Uh, and and the and my mother did something that was unusual for her. She stayed home with me when I was bored, but predictably she got totally bored. So she began looking around for somebody to keep herself busy and out of trouble, and so she decided she'd learn to cook. And so she began reading cookbooks, and she read a cookbook by Elizabeth David that said the French drank wine with their meals, and she thought, well, that's really interesting. She'd grown up on a dairy farm, in a little town called Bolinas on the northern coast. And so she went looking for a bottle of French wine, and took her about a week, unlike what it cost to take today. And she went to the city of Paris and San Francisco, which had a French wine cellar, and asked for a bottle of wine that would go with turkey for Thanksgiving. And that bottle of wine happened to be a 1945 Chateauneuf de Pape. If she'd gotten 43, 44, or 46, I probably wouldn't have been here today, but 45 was a great vintage. And so she said, it was too hard to get one. She really liked it, and my father liked it as well. And then she said a miracle happened. She said a catalog arrived in the mail for wine. She said, so we ordered our first case. And the first case came from a place called Lords and Elwood in Los Angeles. And it was a mixed case of French wine, Bordeaux, Burgundy, Loire Valley, Alsace, and the whole 9 yards. It had two bottles of wine that were well known later years and sold for a lot of money, 1945 Aubryon and 1929 Chateau Yquem. The entire case of wine cost them $15.40. But that turned my parents into wine drinkers. My father got sort of over the top crazy about it. He began to write a wine newsletter because he had to have friends to drink with. They were part of the founding members of the Berkeley Wine and Food Society, which was the first wine and food society. It was an André Simon society that actually let women join. There were a lot of strong women in it, Belle Rose, Dottie Adamson, my mother, and they were all incredible tasters.